Yes, Manchester United has beaten Real Betis 3-2.
Yes.
5-goal thriller, mate.
5-goal thriller.
5-goal thriller. What'd you make of it?
Well, you know what? Run out for the boys. It's one of those things that, again, like the typical cliche things of, yeah, the boys got minutes in the legs. We're starting to see who will be a part of the plans and who won't be. You know, we went into this game. I'll start with the positives because there's quite a few positives to really point out today. I have to say, Rashi, he's the best way to say it is he just looks sharp. Yeah. You know, Rashi looking sharp is good for Man United. Rashi, again, I can't really call him saying disinterested because you saw him just trying stuff. You know, Rashi's always going to be a problem that probably someone that sulks when he plays. But then one thing for sure is he's gonna run. He's gonna try. He's gonna try and be inventive with moves and stuff. And he gets his goal today. Gets a penalty. I just saw little things that I was like, that is helpful for Man United. Before you saw a person that was forlorn. He didn't look like he was anywhere near what we remember of him. You know, last season was a devastating season for Rashford. So bad that he doesn't get picked. Now you're seeing a player that looks like he's just got, I don't want to say chomping at the bit, but he just seems like a player that, like, you know what, this is my season. I must prove myself. I fell off the wagon. Like, I fell so far from what I thought was acceptable because he didn't pick me. Well, for Gareth Southgate not to pick you, yeah, you got to be... Bro, Gareth Southgate picked a mash-up Maguire for a Maguire that he said, I need that in my team. Gareth said, regardless of what you can bring to me, I don't want you knowing in this team.
He was fit, ready to go,
There you go.
mate.
So, again, that has to hit different. That has to be a moment. That has to be in something that can inspire you to say, you know what, now's the time. Head down, let's get to it. And I think we're starting to see the dividends of whatever he was doing in the summer.
He picked up a bit of a knock. He was a
nervous.
little bit of a hobble out, but he looks looks okay. But we thought Rasmus might have looked okay. That's 6 weeks.
Yeah. Flex.
But he did signal that it was a knock, so he should be fine.
You know, every time he got hit, every time a player goes down for Man United now, I'm really scared, man. I feel like it's a horrible position to be in because you're like, our players can't be hit, but this is a contact sport. It's going to happen, you know. But I feel like when our players get hit, it's devastation. You know, it's metatarsal, it's the boot. And like anything that happens with us. So now I think Man United fans all take a gasp of air when something happens and a player goes down.
Ahmad went down a couple of times. I'm thinking, oh, God, please, not now.
We can't even manage.
We're scarred.
We're scarred.
Yeah.
The scar tissue is so evident. It's clear. I can't even call it scar tissue. It's one of those things when you got like a light scab, but the blood can't wait to come out, bro. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things that hopefully the durability of these players is there for next season because they're gonna get hit. The type of way they play, Rashford is gonna. A lot of people will try and hit him to get him off the ball. So it's things like that. Just again, another player that has to be praised. He's the answer to the right hand side. It's the answer. It's like we're trying to fight it and say, is he not? The difference is so clear. It's night and day. He comes on the pitch and he can do something. You know, it's been times in the past. Maybe you might call him, maybe at the moment, might be in the nanny category. Not every day, like, I'm going to do something. But, you know, Nanny had those moments when it's like, watch this.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm seeing from Ahmad at the moment where it's like, you think, is he going to do something? He does it. You know, and that moment, when we give away a goal, he goes back straight down, wins a foul.
What's up, man? Just get the pen straight away.
But then it was the moments before that because he was in the box and there was something that probably should have happened. I told Scott when he walked past me, I mean, mate, you should have got a pen there, mate. Like, they're taking a piss. Like, some of the decision-making from the referee, yes, it's a free, yes, it's one of those games. And I think that's what's dangerous.
What about the ref?
What about the ref?
Yeah.
But it's dangerous because if we're not getting decisions, it's pandemonium. Players can go in for different types of fouls and we need
in
to...
pre-season, entices
so
more tackles.
Entices more tackles because they're allowing a lot more. I like to see what Ahmad is doing. Ahmad is definitely... This tour has been Ahmad's tour.
And we said, innit?
This tour's been Ahmad's tour.
It's time for him to do it. And are we... I was talking to Adam McCullough. We've done a nice little piece. That's coming to you guys soon, by the way.
Shout out McCullough.
But one of the things... Shout out the paddock. Shout out all the guys at the paddock. He was saying, like... I don't know. He said that he was taking a bit of heat for doing the, like... Yeah, Ahmad's wicked. Like, Ganacho's wicked, guys. Let's not, like... He's like can be there, playing there. Like,
oh wait, as in,
yeah,
what was he taking heat for? That
he was taking heat for basically saying like, well, no, like, hold on a minute, Garnacho's like wicked, like he's can still play on the right hand side.
Garnacho's cold.
Yeah,
no,
but obviously I think it was like. Obviously, Ahmad's the answer to the right hand side. We're saying that.
Yeah,
like, that he's wicked.
No,
we wanted to play.
Right-hand side
no, but what I'm saying is, he was just saying.
Yeah.
Basically, I think his thing was, are we forgetting a bit about Garnacho here?
I will never forget about Garnacho. Yeah. I can never forget. As someone that wanted to get the number 7 shirt.
Yeah.
End of the day, Garnacho's looking at the left hand side, bro. Garnacho's the left hand side.
So not the right hand side. But then Rashi's there, and that's Rashi's thing.
Well, no, doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. At the moment,
does usually.
No, it can't. End of the day, it's like...
Rashi's been the mainstay,
I hear he's been the mainstay, but again, everyone's got a point to prove. If Ahmad's playing like that, you can't take him off. If the killer is, you have to earn the shirt. If Garnacho's pulling up, if Rashford pulling out stinkers, Garnacho plays. If Ahmad's doing stinkers, Rashford plays. Like, whoever is the main guy, I want results. Yield something. Show me that I need to play you because goal or assist. If I'm not seeing any of those things, then for me, you're not playing. It's simple as that. So I don't worry. Like, I think this is a good position to have. You want your wingers challenging each other. You want them to say, well, I got to raise my game. I want Garnacho at home losing sleep, thinking about his starting space. Because you know what happens? When he gets back in, he knows he ain't got time to mess around. I had to deliver. And just saying, I was good today, or I ran back and I tracked back, is not enough. I want track back with goals, with assists. That's what it's going to take to stay in this team. And again, when you do that, the level and the standard just goes up. And that's what really I could say I'm looking for. Another player that I was looking at today, I'll give him some ratings. I liked as Amas was about the place, you know. I like there was this moment. Was it him? I think it was him where Rashi gets mistreated and he gets in there. Need to see that from a youngster. That's a good little mindset. That's a good little. You're willing to fight. You're willing to battle. There's still loads more for him to do. Too raw for me.
He was picking up Casemiro today as well.
Casemiro said he done well today. Again, we have to look after Casemiro. The main thing with Casemiro is making sure that when it's not far, when it's not sparse and he has to cover too much space, can't do it.
Yeah.
If you limit the space that he has to run, restrict it, then it's different. But there's going to be a lot there's a lot need to be done. There's still another game. We are better than where we were before. That's the best thing I can say. We're better than where we were before, but still a lot of progress not work.
And obviously, Ahmad Man and Ratchet without
Oh, absolutely.
Right, KG's on his way back to LA.
Back to LA.
He's leaving us now, so your part of the tour is over.
Yeah, my part of the tour is over, man. And hopefully they do what they need to do in the next game, Liverpool. You know what I mean? Deal with them Scousers. Deal with them guys. And yeah, just tell agencies to hold that. That's all I want to see.